Hi, and welcome to the File Manager first release sneak peek today. I see that some attendees are just joining right now, so let's give them like 1 to 2 minutes before we start with our live demo. And of course, I have a PowerPoint with me, but only 5 slides, so I think we will go through this demo today very fast. For the attendees who joined right now, you can always ask questions. So hopefully you are familiar with Microsoft Teams live meeting. There is a FAQ button on the top or on the right side. I think it's in your environment. And yeah, feel free to ask me questions. And of course, I'm presenting you first, and then I try to answer all your questions. And if there are some open questions, then leave me your mail address and I will answer you in the following days or perhaps today. Okay, so I hope you are familiar with the file manager and get all our newsletter. And if you want to click with us in that demonstration, the file manager is available in our store. So feel free to download it from the App Store. But in 15 minutes, you know how it works, and then we can answer all your questions. Okay, so let's start first with some slides and then go to my live demo. Okay, so I switch first to the screen sharing part, and then I start my PowerPoint presentation. So for what is the file manager? You know, the problem is that all your teams are listed in the Teams overview, and if you are searching some files, you have to navigate to all your teams and go to the Files tab. And for example, if you have like several folders, you search files like it is like an endless story. Okay, the next slide here is going through the file manager has a lot of features. So what we want to solve is that you have all your files in an overview. So the features of the file manager are we have like a tree view navigation on the left side. We want that you can navigate through all the folders in seconds. We have a metadata preview, and of course we can show you the permissions. We can show you like a preview of the document. External sharing is planned for version 2, but you will see there is a button right now. And we can, of course, preview all Microsoft formats, Google formats, PDF. And if you have some JPEGs or pictures, of course, you can have a preview in these pictures too. Of course, we are planning to view emails as well, but yeah, that's something for version 2 or version 3. And yeah, like you always know from our apps, everything is fully integrated in Microsoft Teams, so you can directly download it from the Teams App Store, and it is completely into Teams, and it looks like Teams. And yeah, let's see how it works. Oh, for pricing, we will go in the end of the webinar, so we can go directly to my live demonstration. And yeah, you see that my Teams is already started. Today I deleted some test teams from our product Teams Manager. So for this demo, we have like a very clear overview. And you see here on the left side, we have the file manager. It's an personal app, or you can add it to Microsoft Teams in your environment as well. But let's have a look first how you can download the file manager and how it is working in your environment. As you know, you have this apps button on the left, and it's very easy. You just type file manager, and you see here this is the right version. The file manager, of course, I have two file manager because I had the preview in my environment, But here you see with the text and the logo and the video here, this is the file manager from Solutions to Share. And of course, you can download, install and use it like in seconds. So just go to the App Store and open the file manager, and you can use it now and try it if you want. So go back to the file manager. I think it's a very useful tool. If you compare it to the Files tab from Microsoft, what is here, you have not so much functionality. I like the file manager a lot of more. You see it is loading quite fast. You have all your teams listed on the left side. Everything is preloaded. And of course, like you have it in the Files tab, you have all your recent files where you can directly navigate to it or have a preview. So for me, it is the best decision that I pin it completely to my left navigation, so I have direct access to all the files like I have it in the Windows Explorer, because I'm a fan of Windows Explorer. And yeah, that's it, what we built. We built an Explorer for Microsoft Teams. Okay, so let's have a look how it works. On the left side, as I said, we have the Preview navigation here. And when you click here in the Solutions to Share team, you see all the document libraries. For this demonstration, I added 2 document libraries to the SharePoint side in the back end. So we have a contracts library as well, and an invoice document library, and these common library for documents. And here you can just navigate, for example, to a folder or a subfolder. And yeah, let's have a look. I'm looking for some Teams Manager things. So I click here, the preview icon. And now you see that here it's popping up from the left side. I have a complete preview of this PDF. It's a poster, and I can go to the next file. And here we have like a flyer from our side, and it's loading very, very fast. So I like the speed so much. And if you say, okay, let's navigate a lot of faster, you can pin it here, and you can go here directly to the next file, and it's loading the next Word document. Here we have like 5 megabytes, and this preview is for Microsoft. So here everything is loading. You can size it a little bit smaller and so on. And what we have here is the information panel. So if you need some additional information, for example, who is the owner of the file, who has access, and some properties like the size, modified date, like created date, and the version history, you can have it here. And of course, if you want, you can have the information pane and the preview pane in one view. So you can navigate to all your files, you can search it, you can move it, you can copy it, everything what you know from the Windows Explorer, of course. Okay, so what you see here is that you can navigate through all your teams. So for example, you have 2 teams like sales team, and you have like a solution that is our main team. So you can open it in the preview, and if you want to move a file, that's so easy. You just say, okay, I want this file to move it to another team, and I put it here and say, okay, copy or move. I want to copy it, then I press copy, and the file manager is copying, and of course it is synchronizing it with the SharePoint in the backend. So let's have a look how it looks in Microsoft Teams when you use your Teams like you use it every day. So here you see I have that Solutions to Share team, and I'm in the General tab here. And what you see here on the top is I have a Explorer tab. And of course, it's a file manager, but my favorite name is like for Explorer, because everyone knows in the company what do you mean for that. So here you have the Documents tab, and the you can navigate here through all your documents as well. You see here, like we have it here in the file manager, the PDF, you can have a preview look as well. So every functionality works as expected, how you see it. Here is like a sponsorship PDF from the next conference here in Europe. And of course, you can refresh the view if something is changing. You can search here for some documents as well, but of course the Teams search bar is very powerful, so you can decide if you want to search like in this team or if you search all teams. So that's on your side. So we can have a look here in the marketing channel how you add this Explorer tab to your team. You see, I just pressed create a tab, and here you can say, okay, let's call it File Manager, and I say save. Now it works fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you see, you can add this File Manager to every team, or you can use it like in a personal app, so you can navigate to all your teams. And if you're a customer from our product Teams Manager, of course, you can use that File Manager in your Teams template. So when the Teams Manager creates a new team for a new project or for a new department, the File Manager is already added, and you can say to all your users, hey, have a look on the File Manager. It will increase your productivity in Teams like twice or 3 times. And yeah, I think this product is very, very helpful for all the users in the tenant. It's not an admin tool, it's a tool for all users, and I think it's very helpful. Okay, so this is my demonstration for the File Manager, and yeah, what you can do as well, of course, is like adding new folders or links, or you can add directly documents like you know it from the Files tab. But yeah, that's just yeah, you can use it, or you can add your folder somewhere else. I think the speed and the preview and the information panel, that's the key points. And of course, most of the customers, they love the navigation in the preview here on the left side. And if you have some questions now, you can go to the FAQ part and just write some lines, and I try to answer all your questions. Okay, last thing is the last PowerPoint is I go to the presentation mode, is the price. Of course, the price is very important. So for this tool, the price is €1 per user per month. It's a very, very simple and flat pricing. For the first year, support is included, so you do not need to add a support contract, but you can if you need like premium support. So you can start with 100 users in your tenant. That is the smallest entry in our pricing model. You know, Microsoft added this new paying system in the Teams App Store. We are working on it so that you can directly buy the File Manager and the Teams Manager and all our other products directly from Microsoft with the Microsoft Teams payment system. But I think it will take like 3 months till we are ready. So for now, you can try it in the App Store. And if you say, okay, this is the perfect tool for me, or I know someone who want to use it, the price is like €1 per user per month. And yeah, if you have questions, our sales team, of course, will answer you every questions you have. And if you need a private demo, of course, you can contact our sales, and they will make you a private demo or an offer or what you need. Okay, so I think that's it. Go to share my face again, and if you have some questions, then I will answer you everything. And I have a look on the Q&A part. And yeah, there is one question. Is it possible to choose several files and add them as attachment to email? So the File Manager actually works only in Microsoft Teams. I forgot to show you that you can upload, of course, files just by drag and drop it to the Teams, like you have it in the normal functionality. But what you are not able to do is like putting files out of Teams and put it to an email. What we are planning is like that you have like a file manager add-in for Outlook, and you can navigate as you saw today, and you can add these files then directly to your email. But for now, this is version 1, and this is what we have. I think the Outlook add-in is like for version 3 or something like that. Okay, so we have another one who has 2 questions. Okay. In the File Explorer SharePoint Sync, we have a lot of issues regarding the path lengths. Does this app has the same limitation? Yes. So we are just reading files from Microsoft SharePoint, and the storage is in SharePoint. There is no data stored in our data center. Okay, our data center is Azure. So we have the same limitations like we have it in Teams or SharePoint. Is it possible to make the UI view more compact? In that case, you can see more files in a certain view. Yeah, that is a good idea. We are working on different views right now for version 2, like a tile view, and I will talk to the developers if they are able to make a compact view. I know exactly what you mean. You can scroll like endless in some of the document libraries or folders. If you have like a compact view, that would be a very, very nice idea. I put it on the roadmap, and then press the vote up button 10 times. Here we have another question. Preview of Visio files in Teams Manager is not possible. I think you mean the file manager. So Visio is a Microsoft product, and we are using, the Microsoft Preview functionality in the file manager. And it can be, I don't know, and I didn't try it yet. But I can try for you and then send you a mail. If you give me your mail address, the chat is not public, then I send you if it works or not. What we have for document viewing is like PDF. We have all Microsoft files, and we are working on several file types. But right now we have it version 1. It is completely tested and approved from Microsoft Store test team. So I think it's good to try. And we are working on several file formats, but it's hard that it looks good. You saw that the sizing is quite a difficult part. Okay, so if you have more questions, then it's time to ask it in the Q&A part. You see, I can answer a lot of questions. Just only one question I cannot answer. And thanks for the mail. I will send it to Florian, and he will give you an answer. Okay, so it looks like that there are no other questions. For me now, it's now to say to you, go to the Microsoft Teams App Store and download the file manager. Give it a chance, try it. It's free for 14 days. And then you can, of course, license just 100 user or 200 user. The license model is a little bit different to the Teams Manager. You only have to license the people who are using this app. If you have like an accounting department with 100 users, that can be very, very useful. But we cannot license less than 100 users. It's just 1,200 euro a year, and these processes are very difficult in Germany to generate invoices and all that stuff. Okay, I hope you liked the demonstration. I hope you like the file manager and download it from the App Store. That's all for today and from me. And if you have questions, my email address is christian.gross@solutionstoshare.com. I think you will find me in LinkedIn as well. Feel free to contact me, and that's it. I think 20 minutes demonstration with PowerPoint, that was a very, very good idea today. So I say bye-bye, download the file manager, and see you soon on the International Teams Summit. The Teams Summit is for free. Just go to teamsummit.com and get your free ticket. So this is everything for now. Bye-bye.